right, we got the ring. We just got the Ring of Endurance. Hello and welcome to a new video. This one's going to be a bit different than usual, the usual UIM content. We're here at the Hallowed Sepulchre and we are going to be grinding 100 grand coffins, which is the coffin over here in the final floor. Beautiful, right? They did a great job with this art. So we're going to be showing the loot from 100 grand coffins. We're not going to include the loot that we looted along the way in the other coffins, just because, you know, it's subject to quite an amount of variability how much GP an hour you should expect based on, you know, how skillful you are. If you have enough time to loot 3-4 extra coffins, it's going to be a bit different than someone who doesn't have that time. So assuming that it's efficient to always get to the final coffin, which I think it is because that's the only one that gets a chance for the ring, which is currently selling for around 50 mil. We're just going to show you what you would expect to get from 100 of these final coffins. So without further ado, I bring to you 100 Hallowed Sepulchre grand coffin loots. Oh my god, we did it! Okay, this will be our first time ever looting the grand coffin here at the Hallowed Sepulchre. It took us like, I don't know, 20 hours of grinding out the sepulchre in order to get the experience to be able to do this, so hopefully we'll be able to do this consistently. Let's see what we get. There's 10 chests and 100 marks, which pretty much means that we're getting around 10 marks of hollow per final chest here. And you know, at this point, we're still trying to get the method down to get a 100% success rate on completing floor 5. It took us a while to figure out, but around this point of 20 chests, we managed to get around 60 to 70% completion rate. The main thing was just being able to complete the last 2 obstacles of floor 5. They're just really kind of difficult. You know, just one little tiny misstep here and there will cost you a lot of time. I'll put a link in the description for a full 5-floor run if you guys are curious what that looks like. Okay, so I just did a little housekeeping. I went ahead and went through all the clips, and I've only kept the room plate bodies, and so all the loot that you see here is what we've gotten. I'm going to keep this going in the inventory. 6 Rainer seeds and all the runes and bolts are all stackable and have no weight. And then I allocated all of my room plate bodies and rune 2-age, and these are the ones that we got. So we're going to keep this stack going just so we can keep our weight down, and we're going to continue on. So every chest you see from here on out will just collectively add to this stack of materials in the inventory. So I think we got a personal best coming in right here. Let's see what we got. Yeah, 8 minutes and 3 seconds. That's just over 8 minutes. Should be able to get that under 8 minutes pretty soon. And all of these loots are looking pretty nice. Sandfoo serums are great for Iron Men, and obviously alcohols are good for any account. So I sort of had this theory about Jagex like sort of catering the drops on all creatures to the Iron Man drop table that they like, because there's really no reason not to, because they affect normal accounts in the same way anyway, so may as well cater to the Iron Man community. All right, well, we are going to go ahead and dye our first piece of graceful equipment. I've never really done this before, but I think we just use it on there Are you sure you wanna? Yeah. I don't know if this does the whole set or just one piece. It looks like just one piece. And I was thinking maybe it'd be the whole set, but yeah, just one piece. I mean, that looks okay, to be honest. That's cool. It has that little red thing on the chest there. It sort of matches the cape a bit. Also, black and red's just a good combo. But yeah. So here at chest 37, we finally decided to feel comfortable enough to go ahead and loot this final coffin. That's just before the final coffin. This is the second final coffin, just so we can increase our marks of Hallowed per hour. Supposedly you can get up to like 150 marks per hour if you're doing it pretty efficiently. At this point, we're still learning it. Later on, we get more consistent, but that's where we are for now. What? We just got the fucking giant squirrel pet. Oh my god, dude. No way, man. I didn't. Dude, that is sick. That is a sign. We need to go for the dark acorn at 5,000 marks. Oh my god, yes, dude. I'm gonna go ensure that real quick. By the way, we got the squirrel pet at a little bit over 14 million agility XP, so that's probably around the drop rate, I guess, right? So by this time of around 50 KC, we're pretty much getting 90, 85, 90% completion rate. I highly recommend turning on GPU mode for this. Here we're getting a strange old lockpick. This thing sells on the GE for like 300K right now. We're an Iron Man though, so we're just gonna go ahead and keep that. It'll give you like 50, it'll let you run like 50 Barrows chests without having to worry about the door mechanisms on the basement level of it. You can just skip right to the chest every time. Pretty convenient. Nice little bonus to this, but the supplies are really stacking up quite nicely. I mean, Runite bolts are great for Iron Men. All of these drops are great for Iron Men. I mean, that's just how most drops are these days. But you also get a lot of adamant bolts from the coffins in the upper levels. Well, on every coffin except for the final coffin, actually. And blood runes, law runes, soul runes, very useful. All very useful. And there's a new personal best at 754. There's our first sub 8 minute chest. All right, well, we have got enough marks for our next piece of dark dye. 300 marks, I believe. Yes. Okay. Gonna recolor our second piece here. So I would like to recolor. That looks pretty nice. So yeah, as I was saying a minute ago, one of the things that's very essential for this is having RuneLight and having the GPU mode activated. If you increase your draw distance on your map horizon, you can see the obstacles coming from much farther away, and it makes them much easier to react to. It's probably 2 or 3 times easier, if I'm honest. As well as GPU mode, the course was designed to not be used with GPU mode, so it's definitely not like that essential. I probably did like 4 or 5 chests, grand coffins without GPU mode, although it became significantly easier when I had it activated. as well as having tile markers, and have your true tile marker on. That'll tell you which tile your character is currently rendered on. You know, that way if you're in like a tight pickle and you're not sure if you're going to make it to the next obstacle or not, you can just check the true tile marker and it'll tell you. This is the first time I've gotten the ghost on the final chest, and I didn't bring my legs. But we still got it. Okay, that's fine. Got another strange lockpick coming in here. Just another 50 barrows chest of free loot. We ended up getting about, I think, 6 total lockpicks if we were including the ones from chests prior to this grind. And we are coming in on the final 10 chests of the 100 Hallowed Sepulchre loots. Alrighty, well, it appears as though we have accumulated another 300 marks of Hallow, which means we can afford another dark dye. So we are going to dye our graceful hood to the black color. And we now have 3 pieces of dark graceful. Alright, here it is. Chest number 100 coming in here. Gonna tally up all the loots. No ring, unfortunately. That would have been nice, but that 100 looks pretty clean. Not gonna lie. So, ever since chest number 80 or so, we've started looting the 2 coffins on the final floor. What we do is we just tally up, so 6 hollowed marks put in the bank, as well as 5 hollowed marks and a rude 2H. We just deposit 39k and lock this. So here it is. This is going to be the final tally of 100 chests at the Hallowed Sepulchre. All of these marks are from the extra coffins that we got. So it looks like we got another graceful piece recolor. So, and we got 2 strange old lockpicks from the final chest. So here it is, boys. We managed to get 3 pieces of dark dye, 4 if you include the ones from the additional coffins, but we're gonna not include that because we're only interested in the final kill count. So this is what we got. Loot from 100 Hallowed Sepulchre final grand coffin chests is 8.234 mil. So pretty clear that this comes out to, if you just divide by 100, you get 82k per chest. So not bad. If you can do 8 chests an hour, 7.5 an hour would be like pretty decent. We'll just say 7 an hour. You know, that comes to 576k per hour training agility. So can't complain there. And if you decide to loot the additional coffins in the final floor, if you get really good, then you know, you're talking about quite a bit better than that. Probably like up to 800k an hour. So we managed to get the Squirrel Pet, and I think we're going to continue on until we get this graceful completed. I really want to get the ring. I think that'd be super sick. But we're going to stop tracking the loot for now because 100 kills of loot is like really easy to manage. So I'm going to go ahead and deposit all this in here. All right, we're going to purchase one more dark dye here and color this graceful cape. We now have 4 pieces of dark graceful. That looks pretty sick. You know, I'd say it's a good thing we ended up deciding to go past 100 coffins. Woo! That's right. We got the ring. We just got the Ring of Endurance. Chest number 114. That's right. Coming in hot. There we go. Ring of Endurance, baby. That's right. Can't believe we actually got it. We're pretty close to completing Dark Graceful, which is when we were going to stop. But, yeah. Ring of Endurance. There it is. I'm going to go drop that over to the main, because we're an Iron Man, and see if we can sell that. Yes, man. So I think the way that the ring works is just you equip it, and then you can, well, you can load it up with stamina doses. So maybe you just use them on there. Yeah, you won't get these back, so we're not going to be getting these. But and now when you drink a stamina potion, when you have this equipped, I believe it should double the duration of the stamina potion. You should be able to see up here. That says 2 minutes. Should last for 4 minutes. And it consumes 1 charge of the stamina potions that you put in here. As well, it reduces your run energy drain by 15%. So it's like an additional piece of the graceful set, which is like pretty good for a lot of places, like, you know, herbivore, rune crafting, basically anything that you need to use run for. And you can only, right now it's untradeable because we charged it up. And I think if we do, let's see, check. Yeah, 13 stamina doses. We're going to uncharge this because I think we're going to drop it over to the main because it's still a pretty new item, so it's probably worth. I mean, I tried to buy it on the main like for around 80 mil on the day of release and then 60 mil a couple days ago. So maybe we'll get like 50 or 40 mil now. We'll see. All right, time for the... This is going to be slightly stressful. But we're dropping the ring over to the main. Hopefully no one will see us up here. Takes a minute for it to show up on the ground, so anyone can come and take it if they see it. This is the life of an Iron Man account. There it is. We got it. All right, here we are at the GE on the main. Let's see what this ring is going to sell for. I have a feeling it's going to be like 30, 40 mil. Let's just type it in for 60 mil and work our way down from there. Okay, yeah. Would have been nice to get it a couple days ago, but I mean, whatever. Maybe 50 mil? $50 million. We sold it for 50 mil. Holy shit. Okay, that's pretty decent, honestly. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I'll take 50 mil any day. So we figured that once we got the ring, we just wanted to complete the Dark Graceful set in order to finish off the video, and then this happened. Oh my god! We just got another ring? No way, dude. Holy shit. What? That's crazy. Ring number 2. We got the 11 chests later. No way. That's another 50 mil on the main. I'm just trying to finish this set of Graceful. We need 111 more marks. Let me get another ring. Jesus. All right. We now have 600 marks and we need 2 more pieces of our set to die. So let's go ahead and buy 2 more. We have exactly the right amount. Let's put those on there. Oh, there it is. Full Dark Graceful. I'm curious what it looks like with the agility cape though. That looks all right. It's not great, but I mean, it's pretty good. So yeah, guys, I mean, let's just go ahead and do a quick all over price check. I'm going to go ahead and do one final price check that includes all of the ring drops as well as speculation. So we managed to get 8.2 mil in 100 chests. You know, and we got 2 rings in 124 KC. We can sort of extrapolate from that if we assume that we went on drop rate, that would mean, you know, that we got that the ring is approximately 164, you know, 2 to the 6 power, right? As the drops tend to be, you know, it's like 2 to the 7th, 2 to the 8th, that kind of stuff. So we got 8.2 mil in general drops from the final coffin. That would mean 82k per final chest that we got here. Now, if the ring is 50 mil and it's got a 1 in 64 drop rate, that means we have a 781k per final chest that we loot. And if we include the 82k from the general loot, we get 863k per final chest is what you should expect to get. Again, obviously most of that comes from the Ring of Endurance. Now, if we do 7.5 chests per hour, which is sort of like the upper limits of what you should be expecting to get, then this comes out to 6.5 mil an hour. Obviously we got 2 rings, so that's quite a bit better than 6.4 mil an hour. I mean, except we're not going to sell this second ring. I think we're going to keep it. Since we're an Iron Man account, I think we're just going to hang on to this ring in case we want to use it for stuff. Anyway, I hope this video was helpful to you guys. And as always, thanks for watching. Take care. Stay safe out there. I love you. Bye.